welcome to Just Bird Tarot. Today I'm going to go over Michelle Matuza's The Shaman's Way Oracle. I picked it up and I have to say it is the best of both of these worlds. Now, that being said, her first original deck here, it had the gold gilding on both of these, and it just kind of like it peels and it ruins the cards on the sides and kind of like chops them up and makes them crappy. This one has gloss. I can't think of the word. This one has gloss, and this one I think this one is glossy too. No, this one was matte, but the same thing, it still happened where it chops up all of your cards and they look like you abused your cards, you know. So I love these cards. I'll never get rid of them. They're so delightful in the way that I can connect through the imagery. So I'll never get rid of these. Unless I have to for some reason, you know, maybe I destroy them completely and have to buy new ones. But both of these decks help me to connect immediately, and this one is no different. So let me just zoom y'all in here if I can get it together, right? Let's see. Well, we'll try here, and if not, we'll go a little deeper. There's your box. Lovely. I love the size of these cards, as well as I just love everything about them. Here's the book, which I haven't gotten into. Glossy pages, full color. The font's not too bad. I don't know if you can tell, but if I can get you. Come on. I guess you can't tell. But the font size isn't too small. I can read it from here. And full keywords: health, listening, responding, chakras, healing, and frequency for the card number 17, the health card. You have a full page here of the meaning. Short page over here for movement. Okay, not so bad. There are spreads and such in here as well. The stalker spread, the 1 card, 3 card spreads. Let's see. And the stalker spread is a 5 card spread. But anyhow, let's just get into the juice. Right? It shuffles really well. There's no gilding, so the cardstock is great. This feels like to the touch, it feels like a Blue Angel Oracle, but smaller sized. And since they're smaller sized, I can actually shuffle. They go right back. See how easy? And if you've all have seen me struggle, I struggle. But they shuffle very nicely. So let's just see what this deck has to offer. I'm so glad that she decided to not put any foiling on them, because they really were like eating the sides of the cards up. And it just, you know, visually it peels that kind of the gold foiling. It really just, it chews the sides up. However, these decks are affordably priced. And these ones are a little bit different. Let me just pull the Shaman's Healing, the Shamanic Healing Oracle to show. These ones have numbers. They're numbered and they have a keyword. Whereas here we have a number and a keyword down here. But what about the Empathic Oracle? Was there numbers on there, or? Yes. Okay, so everything's the same. Not really. It is all different, but lovely and lovely. I prefer the matte over the gloss myself. That's just personal preference, you know, but I'm delighted. We have Tribe, power of a 45, power of a 9, right? Oneness. Let me get you in a little bit closer if I can. Can we, without, maybe if I put a little light on it. Is that better? I hope so. Anyhow, oneness, soul retrieval, ancestors, play. And these are different from the empathic and the shamanic, the shaman's healing oracle. The in-between, surrender, school. I like that. A school of fish. Middle world. Wow. All right. I can't look at this artwork. Ooh. It does it to me every time. I don't know what Michelle does to these decks. She must put a little shaman's magic woo-woo on there for me. Because it does the job. Do the work. Intuitive power. Higher self. Resistance. It's a same headline title, but a different image. False prophets. Look at that. It's the final card of the deck. This is a 44 card deck, by the way. Protect your energy. I'm just, I'm in awe. I love that these are kind of, like, they're bordered, but they're borderless as far as my eyes can see. Not that I mind these borders over here. I'm just really loving the aesthetic of this deck. I love the pop of greens, the color that comes out. Michelle, you did a phenomenal job. Anything that Michelle produces, this gal receives. Transmutation, that's new. Passion, blessings, movement. I was gonna say momentum. Movement. Oh, how I just adore this. Upper world. Walk your path. Falling apart. Overthinking. Unconditional love. Shadow work. I'm just going to flip these over so you can see the back side. Boundaries. Health. Peace. Patience. Enlightenment. Renew. Fate. Holding space. Isn't that just a lovely, lovely card? Mystery. Grief and loss. Golden lining. Lower world. A wabi-sabi. I just want to say wasabi, like, oh, now I want sushi. Leap of faith. Shaman's death. Separation. Vibrational alignment. Isn't that cool? Like the frequency. Chakras. Balance. Just incredible. Again, this is by Michelle Matuza, and she did a phenomenal job. This deck is just by Michelle. She is the artiste and the author of the book. I say that because the Empathic Oracle, it was by Steve Wilson and Michelle Matuza. And I will continue. I just absolutely love to read for myself with these, and others who come from a foundation of recovery. Oh my goodness, and my hair is included. My goodness. Sorry about that, folks. But anything that Michelle puts out there, except for the Color Me, is it, I'm wondering, is it her who has that? I'll have to look. If it's the color your deck cards, I won't be getting that. But I don't know if that's Michelle or if that were somebody else. I'd have to look. But I'm going to pull one and we'll read from the book. Let's see. What is the message today? Walk your path. That's a good message. Power of a 22, working on the foundations. Could also mean something as far as unity and as an angel number. Alexa, could you tell me what number 22 means to the angels?
From angelnumber.org. The angel number 22 is a message from the angels to keep with your work. Believe in your guidance and maintain a positive attitude, even when things might not seem to be working in your favor.
All right. Well, that aligns with what this is. Walk your path. Acceptance, radical honesty, stepping into your power. We all know that person who says one thing and lives their life in a completely different way. Many politicians and religious leaders come to mind. Absolutely. Walking your path is when you no longer fight the nature of your life, what you are given to work with, and the challenges you have to overcome. Instead, you work with it. Stop believing that life is supposed to be a certain way and accept it on its own terms. You step into your role as a bad bottom and move forward with living. No matter your spiritual path, you have incorporated the following into your daily life. Truth, acceptance of suffering, authenticity, being of service, seeing the magic in every day, compassion for fellow humans and animals and plants, fellow life forms. Are any of these missing in the situation? Yes, the life forms, the other life forms, the plants and the fur babies, the fur animals, the fur families, the feathered friends, all of that, the grass, the air, all of it, all of those things. So walk your path. That is a lovely message and a beautiful card and a wonderful way to begin the day. But as I said, I love to work with these for myself, and I do open spreads for self as well as people in recovery. These just speak in the same language. They're they're not tarot, so there's nothing intimidating or scary, when you work with tarot, and some things to some people could be misunderstood. Maybe not so much in this deck, but some of these images people may be put off if they don't understand or unaware of. Like I said, not so much in this deck, but in others. And these work phenomenal for me to tap into my highest self and to just be able to give a thorough intuitive read. But again, working with people who understand the language of the book, and the imagery is not frightening. And that's what I have for today's video. If you love Michelle Matuza, let me know in the comments below, because I certainly love her work. I would love if my computer would turn back on. My goodness. But let me know which decks do you work with from Michelle, because I embrace them all. So these 3 that I have, and they work very well for me intuitively, as well as I do like to dive into the booklets. With that, go on out and enjoy an oracle for yourself. Bye!